Hi, good evening, welcome. It's been a while since we did come closer. It's been a while since we did a video. Come right in. No turntables, as you can see, for now. We'll come back to those in a bit. Good Friday is coming up Friday, and a Cape Townian tradition is pickled fish. Now, for the life of me, I've searched for it in the UK, can't get hold of it. It was a bit too late to get someone to send it over from Cape Town, and Mum used to make her own recipe, so I will attempt tonight to make the pickled fish. All we need is obviously the onions, so the more onions the better. I'm going to do double what Mum used to make, so normally 2-3 average size onions they'll do. You've got your vinegar, you'll need bay leaves, curry powder, a bit of turmeric for the colour, peppercorns, white cooking wine to give it a little bit of zing. And then you'll also need a bit of table salt, a bit of black pepper, a couple of eggs whisked, a bit of flour mixed with salt and black pepper. So, and of course you're going to need your fish, which we'll grab in a minute. So first, my little helper was telling me about a technique. What did you call it, this technique?
Claws.
Claws, something about claws. What is it called? The claw technique?
Yeah. Yeah,
so apparently you can slice it in half and then do, but we're not really going to bother too much about it with that, because all it is nice thick chunks of onion is what we'll need. So that's my attempt there of chopping. We'll do the same again there. This again will be in real time. You know, you get like the BBC Kitchen, Saturday morning cooking shows, and back in the day you had Ainsley Harriott, he did his thing, and they always had one. Oh, here's one I made earlier. Not tonight. Tonight it's all going to be in real time and live. Now today's Monday. What is the date? The 30th of March. And I know you're thinking it's a bit early to be preparing for Good Friday. The reason is it needs to sit. It needs to sit for a couple of days. We also need a huge pot there, so we'll get that in the pot. Back again. So it needs to sit for a couple of days, 2 or 3, 4 days. It needs to stand rather and marinate, like really marinate. So yeah, like I say, Good Friday, it's a religious thing. Jesus being crucified on the Friday. You've also got the 3-hour mass. So yeah, Stations of the Cross has been going on all throughout Lent. You also would have had washing of the feet, lighting of the new fire. This is on Saturday night. Again, obviously I'm talking teary-eyed there, with the onions. I'm talking Anglican churches. In the UK it's known as the Church of England, but you do get the Anglican Church and also the Catholic Church. So there's a belief that we shouldn't really have any red meat or anything with blood in it on a Friday. Interestingly enough though, in the UK, Friday is known as Fish and Chip Day. So I'm wondering if that has anything to do with that. So that's our large pot. Do you want to zoom in? Got a large pot there. And what we'll need, just get your vinegar, pour it in. Pour it in. Remember, we're doing twice as much. The thicker the onions are, the better, because it'll make sense when we actually get to eat it. That is, if it's edible on Friday. I've got some white cooking wine here as well. I mean, these ingredients are readily available in any supermarket, high street, whatever. White vinegar is the one again, because obviously you don't want to discolor it too much, so we'll put that to one side. So we've got curry powder, 2.5 teaspoons of curry powder, should do the trick. A generous portion should do the trick. Right, bit of salt, which is over here. So we've got the salt going there. That's a bit too much salt actually. We don't want it to be too, so that will do for now. Okay, turmeric we can add later. Peppercorns for the flavour. You know, say a handful, not so much a handful, just a few for the taste. Chuck those in there. We're good to go. Some people have a sweet tooth, so I'll show you what to do just before it's cooked if you're one of those people. Put it on the stove, and what we'll do is we'll bring it to the boil. Let them simmer away there. If I ask my little helper to step this way slightly, and what we need there, mix it all up. Come closer, have a look. Zoom in, mix it all up. So that's the onion, curry powder, vinegar, a little bit of salt, and that's going to come to the boil. Right, so that's that. We also need a pan, that's there. And now we'll look at the fish. Now the best thing to do is to get lovely fresh fish. I went to Morrison's earlier today, and they currently have a special on at the moment with the fish. So this is so much easier on Saturday, on the Saturday Live. So what we do is just snip that. Okay, get that open, and there we are. You're looking at hake, cod, anything that's really nice, juicy. I like that one. Have a look at that. The thicker the better. Okay, so obviously not to get fish everywhere. The whole place has been sanitized, so yeah, and don't be afraid to use your hands because hey Tony, do you remember this? Yeah. Lovely. So yeah, don't be afraid to use your hands. And what we'll do is we'll get some oil. Olive oil is best. You could use olive oil or you could use butter, depending. Generous splodge there of oil. And turn that on. Get the fan going. With that. And what you want to do is, we'll start with this one. You want to cut very nice, average size pieces. I'd say that's about right there. So what we'll do is we're pan frying it. We don't have it in there too long. So we're browning it, we'll coat it, we'll brown it. We could even slice it that way. And what we'll do is, like I said, don't be afraid to use your hands. We'll go halfway with that one. Right. The thicker the better, because remember this is standing for, or this is marinade if you like. For a couple of days at least. So what we'll do then is just do that, stick it in there, turn that over. Like I said, don't be afraid to use your hands, make sure they're nice and clean. Put it there, nice, healthy. These are cod fillets. And like I say, they're currently, I'm not getting any commission for this, they're currently half price at Morrison's. So what you want to do is you just want to spread that over and that, get that going. Keeping an eye on the, you don't want it to be like batter, so here we go. So stick that in there. nice slow heat. Cook them evenly all the way around. We'll turn those in a minute. Come back and we'll do the same. We'll do the same with the other piece that we have going. So what we're going to do is, like I said, this is in real time. We're not going to chop and change and edit the video. We're doing it in real time. So we're going to sign out for now, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes when the onions. Oh, you can actually feel that, smell that when they've done their thing. So we'll see you in 5. Peace. For now.